Today we're glad to be chatting with Paul Cattermole. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good, thanks. How you doing?
Very good. So tell us, since S Club 7, what have you been up to? Fill us in.
I've been doing quite a few different sort of musical things, really. Learning the guitar, being a songwriter, writing songs for adverts, session singing on adverts. I've been in a few bands. I'm currently in a band called Skewer that's going to be putting an album out on SoundCloud, putting some stuff up there pretty soon. What else have I been doing? Well, the music, really. A lot of that.
Very cool. Yes, music is your thing. You got to stick with it, no matter what you do.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have been able to stick with it for, all this time. Fortunately, the session singing has really sort of kept me going.
Exactly. So tell us about your band now, a little bit about that. What type of music is it? What's coming from you guys?
It's heavy rock. It's a little bit of a throwback to that 90s vibe with ROTM and that sort of like funk, punk element of the heavy rock stuff that you get.
Oh, that's great. Who doesn't love that, though? That's awesome. I think people are really going to like it.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Now, tell us, how often now do you get recognized out and about? Is it kind of like a constant thing, or?
Well, yeah, when I'm out working, I forgot to tell you that I do gigs with some of the guys from S Club.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Brad and Joe, two of the other guys. Team has just joined us recently, and that's really cool. Because now there's four of us, and we do universities, and quite a lot of nightclub gigs over here. It goes down really well, actually. So yeah, obviously when I'm doing that, I get recognised a lot. But generally, day to day, not really. Most of the time, I have a beard though. I mean, it's very for the last 8 years, pretty much. I've had quite a big beard, so I haven't really looked anything like the guy from S Club. I've just been doing my own thing.
Do you like the beard, or do you like the clean-shaven look? Which one do you prefer?
Well, I like both. I thought I better shave for you so I don't look, too homeless. But there's anything wrong with that. But I thought, I'll shave for you, clean up today. But I don't mind either, actually. I think variety is the spice, yeah?
That's true, very true. You don't want the same old look. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now we were going to ask you, speaking of S Club, could there be a reunion in the works? Because you said you kind of gathered some of them. Could there be a full S Club 7 reunion at some point, or no?
I really don't know the answer to that question.
You don't know.
But I 100% am up for doing it.
You are.
Yeah, and I just can't speak to the other guys, really. I really hope it happens at some point. So we can just sort of have a bit of fun, because that's just a great fun kind of thing to do.
Exactly, and I gotta throw out there, ain't no party like an S Club party. Come on.
Well, yeah, we'd love to bring that party round the world.
Yes. Do you have a favorite S Club song? Do you have a favorite?
Reach for the Stars.
Yeah.
Like 2 in a Million.
Good one, good one. How about favorite episode, too? Do you have a favorite that you liked filming?
There's lots of different bits that I liked in the filming. There's one episode where I get my head pushed underwater in a pond. I really like that. There's another episode, I think it's the same one actually, where we're all pretending to play musical instruments at a music school.
Yes, the Love Train episode?
Yeah. Oh, is that one?
Yes, I love that one so much. That's my favorite. The one where you put the soap in the pool?
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. That's so funny because it turns out my favourite episode is the one that I'm in the most.
Yes, that's the best one. That's my favorite episode too. I love it. Also, were you in the woods episode when you guys went to the woods? Got lost?
Yeah. That one wasn't John and Hannah mainly in that one with the hand and camera.
Yeah.
because I wasn't in any of that stuff. But that was one of the really cleverly written ones, and probably one of my favourite ones.
Yes, that one was good too. That was good too. And any of the Miami ones with like Howard and everything like that. It's funny when everyone went shopping with him and.
Those guys, those are so good. Because of course, Alfie Wise with Mad Dog in Cannonball. So to me, I was like, he was a hero straight from the off. Because Cannonball Run, wow, that is like one of the childhood movies. Yeah,
wow, that is so neat. Do you have any like behind the scenes facts you can tell us? Anything that we didn't see on our end, or anything that went down? Just your whole filming experience, anything?
Well, John and Hannah used to film a lot of stuff behind the scenes with their camera.
Really?
Yeah, and I got reminded of this the other day, because bear in mind, some of this stuff was 15 years ago, and maybe I haven't got the greatest of memories.
That is all back.
Remembering these things is not easy, but a photo came up on Twitter, and John and Hannah were looking at their handheld camera and something that they filmed, and it totally reminded me of all the times that they did that kind of stuff, like directing themselves or filming something. And that was actually really cool.
Wow.
Other stuff, I used to constantly bitch about trying to get to drive the car in all the scenes.
Oh.
They used to give the scenes to Rachel.
To Rachel.
Like to drive. Oh my god. So like, but I didn't actually like openly like stop, nothing like that. But I was like, inside I was so gutted.
Oh my god!
I didn't really get much to do. At least I can drive the car then.
Exactly. They should give you a chance, and then also say, "Can I have the car too? Because it's so nice. Can I have it?"
Yeah, totally. Yeah, 55 Chevy. Yeah, I did actually. They picked that car because I asked for it.
Oh, really?
They might not admit that now, but absolutely 100%. That the fact that it was red and the fact that it was a 55 Chevy totally was what I actually asked for when we were doing it.
And they can't even let you drive your favorite car? The car you chose?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was so annoyed.
Oh.
Yeah, totally.
Wow. I don't know if you would like to see this happen, but I would like to see some new episodes, like continued, like now, and everybody gets together and you get to drive the car.
That would be awesome, right?
Yeah. They should make that happen.
I'll be up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so neat, so neat. What would you say your overall experience was like having this part of your whole life? You know what I mean? What was that whole experience like for you?
It was really, well, just lucky, really, to be in a band where you're getting to travel to different countries a lot, meeting loads of different people. Yeah.
Did you audition for it, or how did you get involved with that?
Yeah, I auditioned for it. Not really. My audition wasn't. There was like auditions at Pineapple Studios in Covent Garden in London, where they do. It's like the famous dance studio, one of the famous dance studios of London, and they probably auditioned like 5,000 people there, and a couple of other thousand people around the country. And I think they did go around Europe a bit, but a friend of mine actually knew the manager, and somehow I got just asked to come along to an interview that was just sort of with a few of us, and I seemed to flukily skip this whole audition process.
Wow.
I know.
Talk about fate. That's like your meant to be story.
I know. It's a bit lucky, isn't it? Really.
It is. And then tell us, how do you like living in England? What is that like for you? You guys eat Nandos? Nandos
is crazy here. I mean, I don't eat meat.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, I'm classically, you know how a lot of people in music end up going vegetarian? Yeah, that's me. Me as well. How boring, isn't it? I'm just following what everyone else does. I mean, if Bruce Springsteen's a vegetarian, then I'm
There you
vegetarian.
go.
I mean,
An even cooler reason. Yep.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. It's like he's vegetarian. Um,
That's so neat. That's so neat. So are you like a cook? Can you cook well or
um, not really.
no?
I mean, I can throw like pasta dishes together with different veg, steamed fish, different sauces out of a tin, out of a jar, like that. Like that. I can throw vegetables and maybe some lumps of salmon into a wok, throw it around, heat it up, and do that. But I
That's
never really do it.
What do you think it would have been like during your S Club days having the internet, like this social media and everyone being connected? You would have kind of seen more people at that time, you know what I mean? Just seen it online.
Um, I think it would have been amazing to have been able to connect with people in a very direct way. What I absolutely love about what I love so much about the internet and what you can do if you're in a band is you can directly let people watch you in the studio if you're recording or rehearsing a routine. Um, you know, in a dance studio at the mirror. You know, I think that's the kind of thing that the fans want to see. They want to see the kind of raw, uncut stuff, the behind the scenes stuff, warts and all, whatever it looks like.
Exactly.
I think that's what the power of YouTube has, um, brought to us. Because the things that are often, well, from what I see, the things that are massive on YouTube have a kind of an integrity and reality. They're very real people doing something very real that everyone else does.
Right.
And yet 20 million people have seen it. And I think that's such a great thing and powerful thing that we're yet to actually feel the full effect of that
Exactly.
on all of us. We're only just, it's like we're babies with this thing, aren't we? The internet is still just a young thing. I wonder what it's going to look like when we really get cooking with this new toy.
Is there anything else you want to tell everybody out there? Your fans, anything?
Yes, I do actually. I want to tell my fans that they are amazing because they still believe in me after all this time. And it's been very, very difficult for me to try and get things together sometimes because there's been so many obstacles to overcome in my personal life. And my God, they still believe in me. And it's amazing that they do. And it's probably the mere fact that they do, which is why I'm going to release another album, hopefully at some point, a solo album. I've got quite a few songs that I've written on the acoustic. I've had them hanging around for a few years. But, I mean, it's going to take someone to sort of come along and kick me up the butt to get me to finish it a bit because I'm constantly being snowed under by loads of other work.
You have to keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, basically. Yeah, you have to keep going.
You have to.
But I do have a few songs of my own that I really want to play to people. And there's a couple of songs with the band Skewer that I said will be, coming out. But there is also, I write with a team of guys who write for adverts, and we've got a few songs coming. I say coming out, but they've just been, signed to a corporation that delivers music to TV stations for running adverts and things. So there's this one particular song that we've written that I think is sneakily good and might somehow get on an advert and then might somehow jump from there to actually become a chart song somehow. Because I think it's really quite good.
We're excited to hear everything new that you have up and coming, and you definitely have to keep going because all the fans want to hear it. So
that's so cool. That's so cool.